Now for your weather on the 4s.
The time now is 6:44. Let's check your weather on the 4s with meteorologist Thomas Geboy. You know, Thomas, walking into work this morning, it's a warm one out there.
Yeah, it feels more like summertime outside, and we got that feeling yesterday. I mean, it was the hottest day of the year so far. It got to 94 in Salt Lake City and 100 degrees in St. George, but changes, they're already beginning to happen. That's thanks to the high pressure that kept us quiet and warm yesterday has now moved down to our southeast. Winds are out of the southwest this morning. We do have a little bit of moisture in the northwestern half of our area as a cold front's now approaching from our northwest. But as we go from today into tomorrow, an upper level low pressure coming in from the Pacific Northwest is going to situate itself on top of us, and that's going to lead to drastic changes going into the Memorial Day weekend. There are a few echoes of moisture in the eastern half of the state, but chances are really not seeing a lot of that reaching the ground. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing some light shower activity in parts of Box Elder and also Tooele County. But the chance for wet weather along the Wasatch Front and Cache Valley will start to increase as we get from this afternoon into this evening. Isolated potential, but potential nonetheless. And there's also going to be the chance for a few rumbles of thunder by the second half of the day as well. Here's the view from Utah State University in Logan. This is a nice quiet start to the morning. And in Logan, at last check, we were in the 60s. It's a warm start to the morning, not only in Cache Valley, but along the Wasatch Front, where we're in the upper 60s and around 70 degrees. And then down in southeastern Utah and Moab, an absolutely beautiful sunrise here. You can see the sunlight reflecting off of the calm Colorado River as the water makes its way downstream. That's just an absolutely beautiful view. But the fire risk in southern Utah, that is going to be increasing as we get into this afternoon and will continue to be high as we go throughout the rest of the day today and into this weekend as well. In Salt Lake City, a daytime high of 86 degrees, so about 5 to 10 degrees cooler today in northern Utah compared to what we saw yesterday. Partly cloudy to partly sunny sky before that chance for wet weather begins to ramp up into the second half of the day. But if you're down in southern Utah, your temperatures today will be very similar to what you had yesterday, but just a couple of degrees cooler in St. George. Still hot, 98 degrees, while Moab and Bluff will actually be a little bit hotter today compared to yesterday, with daytime highs in the middle 90s. But with increasing winds, low humidity, and those warm temperatures, red flag warnings will be going into effect starting today. Some of these red flag warnings will continue through Saturday evening, but the one you see down in lower Washington County, that will continue through Sunday evening, as relative humidity values could be as low as 7%, gusts upwards of 45 miles per hour. And not only will the fire danger be high, but there will also be areas of patchy blowing dust through this weekend as that upper level low pressure works its way in. So if you're going to our national parks this weekend, you need to be very mindful of the weather that is awaiting you as you head down there. Let's begin the Futurecast. 7 o'clock this morning. This cold front will make its presence felt a little bit more as we go from this afternoon into the evening. Isolated shower activity, a possibility mainly from Salt Lake County and areas northward. Maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but that chance for wet weather only increases going into our Saturday as the cold front starts to work its way across the Beehive State. Temperatures will start to go on a downward trend really across the board. So scattered showers and thunderstorms for the northern two-thirds of our area tomorrow. Not everybody finds wet weather, but the chance for wet weather will only be increasing even more going into our Sunday. And Sunday and Monday in northern Utah have the potential to be washouts. Not a guarantee, but that potential is out there. We need all the moisture that we can get, and we could get a healthy amount where the Wasatch Front could pick up more than half an inch of precipitation. Meanwhile, in the higher elevations, an inch plus definitely a possibility. As you notice, though, down in southern Utah, it's going to be harder for the moisture to find its way down there. So we'll be looking at that fire risk, and we'll also be looking at the potential for patchy blowing dust, and temperatures are going to be significantly cooler across the board. So today temperatures are going to be above average, but along the Wasatch Front we might not even get to 60 degrees by the time we get into your Monday, with showers being more likely Sunday into Monday. Scattered activity in the northern two-thirds of our area on Saturday, with fire concerns down south, especially Saturday into Sunday, with a little bit lower of a chance, with maybe even some moisture finally making its way down into southern Utah by the time we get into Monday. But the thing that I'm worried about is maybe if we don't see quite enough moisture, if there are dry thunderstorms. So that fire risk, can't stress enough, it is going to be around. But we'll see upper 90s today in St. George, and then it's upper 70s by Monday, with temperatures finally rebounding with calmer conditions by the middle of next week. And along the Wasatch Front, it's a slight chance by later on today, but the chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms Saturday, a better chance for your Sunday into your Memorial Day on Monday, as those daytime highs go from the 80s today to the upper 50s on Monday. Isolated chance on Tuesday, but it's drier skies and warmer temperatures for the middle of next week.